See, in this world, there's two kinds of people, my friend. Those with loaded guns, those who dig. You dig.
Finish him!
Hello! Welcome to Magic the Gathering episode 32, or 31, whichever one it
This will be
is.
31, and I'm not playing Magic today. Thank you very much.
I sneak attacked you with that one.
That's
You
fair.
you didn't know I was going to say.
That's fair. Okay, we both have a list this week, so
We both have a list.
we're just going to change the name of the podcast to The List.
The list.
The List. Okay.
I wonder if there's a podcast called The List.
Of course, there's a podcast called The List. You can find two random words and put them together, and there's a podcast with that name.
I think
You could put like radio and like what another random word. Radio Buffalo. There's a podcast called Radio Buffalo.
I'm sure
there's
is.
one.
I mean,
called,
there's Buffalo, New York, so of course there would be Radio Buffalo.
Sure, yeah, that's probably a gimme. All right, there's probably like Box Strawberry or something, or like Trash Bags Zamboni, the podcast.
I don't know if we shared this, but we did go through like a long list of names before we settled on
We
this
went
one.
through a litany of them.
Yeah, I mean, we had good ideas for
Yeah.
podcast names. And
My favorite one was Unintelligent Conversations.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is great. Some assholes already got it. A minute 20. Minute 20.
Asshole's not really a cuss word, is it?
I guess it depends. You tried
Well,
to get me for cocksucker that episode where I wasn't cussing.
Remember like MTV when they used to have all the reality TV shows? Whenever they said
Yeah,
asshole,
they would
they
say
would say
asshole.
ass, but they would bleep out hole.
You're an ass poop.
Yeah, like that. That doesn't.
The
make any
hole
sense.
doesn't make it worse.
No, it really doesn't.
Just call them brown balloon knots.
I would say leave in the hole and take out the ass.
I think that's got the Okay.
Next on the list.
Okay, all right. Are we doing your list, my list?
Go with your list first. Because
the first one was mine was that glacier collapse in Switzerland. I got you to watch the video. That was pretty wild looking.
Yeah, that
wasn't
was crazy. When it was done, which I'm not saying that
Nobody died.
There's one person missing.
There's one. We don't know if that's because he died or he's just gone.
Or was he that one stubborn person that was
He
they
may
were
have
like,
been- he may have
y'all
been
need to leave, and he was like, I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving
staying here.
I can't say that when they were telling us we needed to evacuate during that hurricane, like what was it, like 8 years ago?
Yeah,
When everything flooded.
yeah, nobody's leaving.
Yeah, I didn't leave. I was like, dude, we got a generator and a deep freezer, and I have a grill. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Which we're far enough inland. That was something I was going to talk about too. Is like the aftermath of that, which I'm sure that was scary. Like you saw it coming. Like you could literally see the glacier or whatever it was, the snow falling off
It
the
looked
side
crazy
of the mountain.
though watching the video. Anybody listening, like just go on YouTube and click glacier collapse in Switzerland, and it's
Yeah,
probably gonna be the very first thing. Like
Yeah,
Jane's Addiction wrote songs about this because it was coming down the mountain.
yes, it was.
Down, down,
Aesop's
down.
Fables, I think, has a song about that too. I'm not sure if it's Aesop's or not, but remember, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Is that an Aesop's Fable?
Don't quote me on that.
I don't know.
Anyway, next
Next on the list.
next on the list.
Oh no, hold on. What I was gonna say was like the aftermath of it. It looked like that town was just flooded, like one of the hurricanes that the recent one that was in the mountains like a couple years last year.
Yeah, that thing destroyed the
It
mountains.
destroyed towns, and that's what it looked like. And so
Yeah.
I would say, if any of you people from Switzerland, I know we have some people
I
over
think
in
we
that
had
region.
one person listening.
Yeah,
so,
listen,
if
man,
you were
we
close,
feel your pain. Okay,
Yeah, we were like not us personally, but like
well, I can't. Yeah, I
I've
mean,
never had half of a mountain decide. You know what? I'm just gonna go sit on your house.
But yeah, especially in where you live at though, the freaking river flooded so bad that they
Yeah,
were like
I basically was
they
living.
told y'all to move.
I was basically living on an island because every roadway around us and every creek had flooded. So yeah, basically around my house was basically an island.
Yeah. They told y'all that y'all had to go because you're that close to the river, and they didn't know how high it was going to get.
Dude, it got pretty high.
Yeah.
It like there's a bunch of houses right there next to the river.
I've played the
They're
scenario.
like a quarter mile away from it. They were underwater.
Dude, especially that one in Tar Heel right there. But I've asked myself before too, like the one in Elizabethtown. What would Elizabethtown look like if the water were to get so high that it's at the bottom or above the bridge?
Well, they're gonna spend another 20 years building another bridge because that one's gonna be gone.
You don't think the water would reach Elizabethtown though?
I'm sure it would. I mean, at least like Troy Hole Park will be gone.
I feel like that has been flooded out before.
Oh, plenty of times. But, I mean, if it got that high, it probably wouldn't be.
But see, that's the thing is it got flooded out and the water didn't reach the top of the bridge. I'm talking about all the way up to the top of the bridge.
Well, this one's higher than the old one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of water.
That's a lot of agua.
Yeah. I don't know if it would ever get that high, but
okay.
I just wonder.
All right, me list, your list. Your list is like all comprehensive and stuff.
Yeah,
and you
so
have
we
like
can go down your
entire
list.
pages of notes. I just have like sentences wrote down.
Yeah,
not even complete sentences.
I've got whole notes.
I have rambling something. Yeah, next one I have is like, do you get sad when you finish up a series that you're watching?
Oh yeah, you asked me about that the other day.
Yeah, I asked you about that the other day, but yeah, like me and the wife finished House, and it made me sad. Like, I watched 177 episodes, I think.
When was the last episode of House?
Like 2012, but I'd never watched it before. So.
Yeah, I mean, 10 years later, I watched Game of Thrones finally, and I think it was 10 years.
It wasn't 10 years later.
I think so.
It wasn't 10 years when you watched it. That was like 4 or 5 years ago when you watched it.
Yeah,
and like it wasn't too long off. I don't think. I think it was like 5 years ago, whenever season 8 was.
Yeah, I don't know.
10 years.
I thought it,
6 years.
I don't know, maybe, but I think like it was the same with Breaking Bad when I watched it. Like I waited years to watch it, and I think the same thing with Sopranos. Actually,
no, damn, you are. 2011 was the first one. Season 8 was 2019. So 6 years ago.
Yeah,
it started in 2011.
So yeah, it was over 10 years ago.
Yeah, like I said, like I didn't know about like the Song of Ice and Fire books or any of that until a dude I was friends with like got me to watch the first season of Game of Thrones, and I was fucking hooked. Like it was right before season 2 was coming out. I watched it. I was like, "Oh, there's books, sweet." So I got like the first. I think it was like the first 4, and I think the 5th one come out a little bit into. It was either like the 3rd season or so. Anyway, I got it to read all them shits. And like I was using that as ammunition for people. If they pissed me off about something, I'd be like, I will ruin Game of Thrones for you. Like, and then it just kind of branched off from the books. There's like whole shits that's in the books that nothing's in the show. Lady Stoneheart's not a thing.
You've traditionally said that the books are way different than the show.
Not so much weight. Well, anything past where Jon Snow dies, I think that's the end of season 5. Anything past that is, we don't know. The books, Jon Snow's dead.
That's where the book stopped?
Yeah, that's the last book. That's where it's at. He dead.
Well, House of the Dragon is like before Game of Thrones.
Like,
so generations before.
Like, I think it's like 100 and some years.
Dude, I couldn't. I know I've said this on here before. It's like beating a dead horse, but I just couldn't watch House of the Dragon. It was just.
It's okay. We don't need to hear your diatribe about how you don't want like wokeness shoved in your face. It's okay.
Well, it's not just that, but like I don't know, man. It was that. I'm not saying it wasn't that, but it wasn't just that. But that was part of it.
I'm not saying it's this, but it's definitely this, but it's not this.
Yeah, I mean, but anyway.
Like I said, I still haven't watched it because I'm still on. Like, I know it's not gonna make a shit to anybody else in the world, but I'm not gonna watch it until like the fucking books come out.
I'm sure that there is somebody that's in the same boat with you.
I'm sure there's another stubborn asshole out there like me that's pissed about it too.
I did not know that you only started reading the books after you watched the series.
Yeah,
I thought it was the other way around.
No, I'd watched the first season of it, and then I got the books and read everything.
Damn, dude, I forgot to get you a water.
It's okay.
My bad.
I will stretch this one out. My taste buds will dry and blow into sand dunes and the wind of my breath, but I will be okay.
Yeah, just to finish that. I don't know, man. The new Game of Thrones is just not the old Game of Thrones, and I'll leave it at that.
Well, it's not. Anyway, but that's it. Just it makes me sad when I finish the series. Like you've invested that much time into it.
Yeah,
like you're sad it's over. No, but it's just
I felt the same way about Squid Game.
I'm not too big on medical shows, but I really enjoyed House. I think because he's an asshole.
Yeah. He seems to think that he's the smartest person in the room, and he's proud of that.
The bad part about it, 99% of the time, he's fucking right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt the same way about Squid Game, but
I still gotta watch seasons 2 and 3 of that shit.
I like it.
Season 1 was good. I just don't think we need a fucking American remake of it. Why? The whole world's already watched this one. We don't need the exact same thing. It's probably going to be different, slightly.
Nah, it'll probably be the same thing.
Premise.
Did you know that they came out with a reality TV series of Squid Game? Well, I guess it wouldn't be reality TV series, but it was like a real life, game show. That's right. Yep.
Were people getting shot for losing red light?
No, they weren't getting shot. No,
they should have shot them with paintballs.
I can't remember.
That would have been a good way to substitute that. Just pop fucking paintball hurts.
It hurts. Yeah, I can't remember, but it might have been something like that.
I'm saying that's a good way to keep the authenticity going. Hey, we're gonna shoot you with a paintball though.
Yeah,
not a 5.56 or whatever it is.
It's been a while.
I don't know what the Korean standard issue military rifle is chambered in, but
I don't know either.
We'll just say 7.62. That seems to be a universal.
Yeah, 7.62 is about one of the most popular caliber.
Either that or 5.56.
Yeah.
223 next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, but I felt the same way about Squid Game, and then I haven't watched very many series from cover to cover, if you will. Breaking Bad was one of those. Game of Thrones, Sopranos. So yeah, it does kind of suck when it's over because it's over, and like Sopranos couldn't make any kind of spinoffs because James Gandolfini passed away. I mean, they could, but it wouldn't be the same.
We can do a prequel for Big Pussy.
I will say that
I wouldn't mind watching a sequel / spinoff for Sparrow.
Sparrow?
Isn't that his daughter's name? Wasn't his daughter's name? Wasn't it Sparrow?
Meadow.
It was Meadow. Okay.
Meadow.
Okay.
And you're talking about in Sopranos?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Meadow.
Meadow. Okay.
Yeah. Her name was Meadow.
Okay. I was close. It's been a long time since I watched Sopranos.
Yeah, dude. I'm going to tell you, if you're a fan of mobster style movies and TV shows.
That's one of the greatest TV shows ever, definitely.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I
for
don't
sure.
remember every beat for beat of it. Just the first season of Game of Thrones is probably some of the best TV series.
For real, dude. Seriously, the first 3, once I watched the first 3 episodes, probably, I would work and I would look forward to coming home and watching Game of Thrones. Dude, I was hooked. I would watch that show, and I
didn't ruin it for you either. You're welcome.
No, yeah, you're right. I would watch that show until I'm supposed to be at work at 4:00 in the morning. I'm up until midnight watching as many episodes as I can.
Yeah, trying to get it in.
Yeah, and I paid for it, but it was one of the best things, one of the best series I've ever seen, and that's saying a lot because
up until the ending of it. I felt whenever I first seen it, I was just kind of indifferent about it. I was like, okay, that's not exactly how I seen this going. But spoilers, if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, it's been out like I said earlier, it finished in 2019. So 6 years from now, if you're I'm sorry, skipped it. Bobby, skip the next few minutes.
He hasn't watched it?
He hasn't watched it.
Oh, gosh, dude.
Yeah, Bobby, skip at least the next 2 minutes. Okay, 3, 2, 1, there you go.
Yeah, skip.
Okay. whatever she goes crazy and like burns the whole city. Like she spent the whole like series saving people from being slaves and not
Right.
like she didn't assault King's Landing to begin with,
Right.
just because of that.
And she certainly had the firepower to do
Oh
it.
yeah, she had the capabilities to
Oh,
lay
yeah.
waste
Oh yeah.
because
But
she did lay waste.
Here's the thing though. We saw this coming. Like
I
we
mean-
knew that she would have the army to assault
She
King's
could-
Landing and
Well, no,
definitely
like her army was definitely diminished from like fighting, like, but there's still Dothraki. Like whenever they're fighting up at Winterfell, the Dothraki look like they get wiped the fuck out. But all of a sudden, there's still some there. Like
Right.
like when you watch the end of the episode thing, whenever they're talking about, you pretty much wishing us the annihilation of the Dothraki. 2 episodes later, there's like a couple thousand of them just sitting on a goddamn horse over there. Like, where the fuck these motherfuckers
Right.
come from?
The- I-
The fucking boat just goddamn it show up. Like they're just like,
There was-
sorry, we got turned around.
there was more back at headquarters, just
Dude,
kind of
she
waiting.
supposedly took every single fucking one with her. Except
This-
for like, I don't think she's running the women in cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not pumping out full grown adult dudes over there to fucking ride on horses though.
But that she picked up people to join her army as they went along on their journey,
That's
right?
fair, but not anyway.
Not that many. I get it.
Yeah,
Listen,
but-
it's the
Like,
same
I
thing.
can see her flipping out and doing it, but it would take a lot more than just like Missandei getting her head cut off, and
Right.
her just like, okay, fuck, it, I'm just gonna kill everybody. Yeah, I
It's
don't
the
know.
same thing as when we were talking about that scene in Fast and Furious where the plane was on the runway taking off, and an hour later, The
They're-
Rock and Jason Statham is still fighting, and the plane is still taking off.
Yeah, it's just that's the world's longest runway.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things in movies is like they can shoot guns 27 times, and they finally go to reload it. It's a fucking 6-shooter.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I got a revolver, but I just shot 47 rounds at this guy.
Or they're shooting like an AR, and there's literally no like drum on it, but they're shooting it like
Yeah,
just-
like you got a 100-round magazine with like a 15-round clip in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
dude. As far as the ending goes, I don't know if I should say much of anything, but as far as the ending goes, like I was kind of satisfied with it because I felt like who should have ruled the kingdom died early, so it was only right that
That was me. There was a bomb. I'm sorry, dude. I can see Bran being the king because he's the last green seer. Blah blah blah. blah.
right.
Euron's a bitch in the show. In the fucking book, he's a fucking pirate, wizard, sorcerer fuck. And in the show, he's just like, hey, I want to fuck the queen. I'm gonna go fuck the queen. That's his whole fucking story arc. Stupid shit.
It's funny to see you get wound up about Game of Thrones
Why? Because like it's my fucking,
because you're passionate about
I
it.
am a fucking abused wife in this relationship. I say I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm never coming back. And the next week, I'm right back fucking at it.
Well, you still haven't watched The House of the Dragon, and
no, but like I'll
started-
swear off like, and then like next thing I know, I'm listening to fucking people talk about the books and shit, and like going in depth and like breakdowns, and I'm like, yeah, I can see that. And then I just had a moment of like, fuck, I'm listening to it again. And before I know it, I've wasted 4 hours listening to a podcast about fucking
listen.
Song of Ice and Fire.
After season 1 of House of the Dragon, I was kind of in, and I tried to encourage you to watch it. But I don't care if you watch it or not. Honestly, I'm not going to watch any more of it. So
You're like, oh, that ship has sailed.
yeah,
Phenomenal. Okay, back to the list since we had like a 20-minute diatribe there. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna text Bobby to let him know right now. When you listen.
Okay, next on
Yeah.
the list while you're doing that, what you got? You want me to do mine while you're doing that?
Yeah, go ahead.
So one of the first things on mine, which is not one of the deep dives that I have 2 pages worth of stuff about.
Yeah, you have like a full ass page on each topic you have right there.
Oh yeah, well one of the top thing was we got to do better
We're
with
starting.
audio.
We're starting to do some better research. We need to do what?
we got to do better with audio, and we did make a change.
Yeah, like I changed my boom arm so it don't have the springs anymore.
We're hoping that was what it was. Like, we're not 100% sure that that's what it was, but last episode, like, I admit, and it's like there's two of us here, so I have to take some responsibility too. Like, we weren't doing the due diligence to check and make sure that there was any kind of feedback coming through, and like, if we want, to keep people engaged with our thing that we're doing, like, we need to check these things. We don't need to run people off. We need to bring people in.
Yeah, that's true.
So we need to do a better job of checking to make sure that everything's going right.
Well,
And
we done like 20 minutes of test before we started recording today.
yeah,
so.
we did. So hopefully, because it wasn't just last episode, the one before that. What was the problem we had with the one before? Oh, the echo thing. We didn't know that we were echoing for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, like we were coming at you like in Dolby surround sound.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember when you used to watch DVDs back in the day? You pop it in, you had that thing where it's like,
yeah. Yeah, surround sound was a thing.
Oh,
I never had surround sound in my house, by the way.
Surprisingly, we did.
I've never had surround sound.
I think
whatsoever.
I remember my parents actually using it twice and then getting mad at me whenever I would use it.
We just wanted it for video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Like, fuck watching a movie. Oh, I'm sure we're long enough in.
Dude, I said ass like a minute and 10 seconds into this shit.
Who cares about watching a movie with
Oh, yeah,
sound?
we apparently forgot to click explicit on the last episode. So if you listened to at least one episode before, I say fuck at least 27 times. So if you're offended by that, fuck you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all we cared about was playing. And I never played a video game in surround sound. It was like strange to me when I finally got Turtle Beaches and I could hear like
everything.
Around. So that was like
whenever me and the wife play Call of Duty, I always wear my headphones because you can like hear the people running and shit.
Yeah. And that didn't make me any better at the game, but at least I could hear better.
I'm pretty.
I don't know. I was decent.
I don't play like multiplayer with her that much anymore. I just play Warzone.
Oh, I thought that was a thing. Y'all play multiplayer together.
No,
play hardcore multiplayer.
I play it with her some, but not as much as I used to.
But she still does.
Oh yeah, she is on that shit every day.
Well, that's good.
Here we go. Like I get the email from Call of Duty, but here is my weekly combat report.
I used to be all in that too, man.
I just played 9 hours and 22 games of Warzone. I have played 30. Oh wait, that's not okay. Multiplayer, I averaged 33 eliminations per game. The highest I hit in the last week was 70 eliminations. In Warzone, I have 293 kills and 30 deaths, which is a 9.7 KD.
That's good. In Warzone?
In Warzone, I got 3 wins, 15 top 5s, 2 top 10s, and 0 top 25s.
You and Trey playing together?
Me, Trey, and the wife most times. Sometimes we have a fourth person. Sometimes Mac plays. But yeah,
okay.
I won one by myself solo.
That's good.
Yeah,
I used to play PUBG and just kind of crawl around.
And just so people don't think I'm lying, I will show him the actual email so he knows.
Oh no, I used to do that stuff too. 3 wins, something top 10.
Yeah, 15 top 5s, 2 top 10s.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I believe you.
So out of the 22 games, I won 3.
That's good. I mean
that's
not.
I'm not a professional fucking player. That means the 2 games that I didn't hit the top 25, I think I finished like 38th or some shit like that.
Not bad. Are you straight up all in, or are you just kind of playing like stick back? Nobody's really around me right now. I'm good until the circle moves, and then I'll strategically move.
Like I'll land, loot some shit, and then like I'm on the prowl.
That's good.
I like to stay on the edge of like the gas.
That's kind of how.
I stay like just kind of working the edge of the gas, like kind of going clockwise around. That's my favorite way to do it.
I used to be sort of that way. Like I was playing with John and people like that who was more aggressive, who wanted to keep on the move, and I was more the type like I wanted to find somewhere where I was safe at that moment
See,
and just kind of watch.
The wife will play like sniper and Overwatch, like while my ass is down there running full tilt across the field at this building.
Yeah,
She's up on a hill sniping.
the problem with that is to say, like, if you're the one who likes to run and keep moving, then you're gonna run into some. We used to call it step into some shit.
Oh yeah, you
And
do.
You're going to be alone, and then you're going to be like, "Where are you at?" And they're like, "Dude, I told you I was going to stick back here and kind of watch, you know." But yeah,
I hate when I push thinking there's only like one or two, maybe two people in the house.
yeah.
And there's
two of them's got ghosts.
there's a whole squads in
Yeah.
there. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit. Abandon ship, reassess.
Sometimes I miss playing, but man, I feel like once I got older, like my mind doesn't keep up with what's going on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
I think it helps like keep your mind going. Like you gotta pay attention and do stuff. And
Yeah, but I just
keep your fingers moving.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not getting like better, like fit or anything from it, but
so I, if I'm not mistaken, like now in the military, like they would prefer people who grew up playing video games to be
like drone operators. I mean, that makes sense because I mean that's essentially playing a video game. Except this version of Call of Duty, you're real.
Yeah.
That UAV you called in,
that's a real one.
That's a real one.
You're looking at real human beings.
Yeah.
There.
Now, there is one thing. Like you remember old Call of Duty, you get 3 kills, you got a UAV.
Yeah.
Now you got to get like fucking 6.
Really?
Yeah.
But you can get a perk where it like chops down how many you got to get.
Like, the strategists or whatever. Where
And I haven't played in years, but I know that's probably still a thing.
Yeah, that's multiplayer. Warzone, you could find some in like crates, or you can buy them from a buy station.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
You got anything else on your list?
Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's dead.
Yeah, I didn't have that on my list, but I figured we were going to talk about that.
Of course, we're going to talk about how one of the greatest liars on the face of the earth has finally bit it.
When we got off the phone earlier, I told
hate Hulk Hogan.
I told Corey, I was like, "Yeah, I forgot that Jeremy was not a big fan of Hulk Hogan, but we both grew up watching wrestling.
We did, like, I mean, I liked him as a kid, but as an adult, you find out how big of a piece of shit he is. You're like, man, and like he lies about every fucking thing, dude. He wrestled 400 days because he crossed the date line so many times going to wrestling in Japan. That's not how that works.
So was he the one that claimed that, or was
he come out of his fucking mouth? He claimed that Metallica wanted him to be their bassist.
Could he actually even play any instruments?
He was in a band. Like at some point, he can't play the bass. I do believe.
What was his name? Terry something.
Balea.
Terry Balea.
Yeah.
What was the joke? Somebody's got a 10-inch dick, but Terry...
that was when they were doing a sex tape where he had railed out his buddy's wife or whatever. Right. Yeah, he's like, Terry Bollea doesn't have a 10-inch dick, but Hulk Hogan does. That's some of the most unhinged shit you can fucking say. Not only did you just talk about yourself in the third person, but you created another separate identity about yourself and talked about it in the third person as well.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. As far as...
If you want to be entertained, people that are listening, search up Jim Cornette on YouTube and look up Hulk Hogan Lies, Jim Cornette. Just type that in. Find one of the things where Jim Cornette is talking about Hulk Hogan's lies. It's great.
What else did he lie about?
Oh, all kinds of shit, man. What else? Let's see. You put me on the spot and I can't remember anything. He wrestled in Wembley Stadium for a Make-A-Wish kid. I can't remember. I want to say he said it was WrestleMania, but it was a SummerSlam. That was there. He could have said it was SummerSlam. I may be wrong on that. Anyway, he claimed that there was this kid there. And he wrestled for him because of Make-A-Wish, but he had a terrible smell. Hulk Hogan didn't wrestle in Wembley Stadium whenever that happened. I think it may have been at SummerSlam. But yeah, that was a lie. He claims Simon Cowell came to America because of him, the dude from American Idol.
Right.
He's over here.
Whoa.
Hitting switches over here.
It's like Austin Powers or not Dr. Evil. The damn chair is going to start spinning around here in a minute.
If it does, that's going to be some crazy shit.
But yeah, dude, as far as wrestling is concerned, like I can't say I wasn't a fan of Hulk Hogan, but I grew up on WWF, not WCW. I always felt like WCW was kind of like the junior WWF. I just felt like the wrestling in WWF was better than WCW. So, but we
I
came
like
up
them
during
both.
the Attitude series, like
Oh yeah,
The
actually,
Rock, Stone Cold,
dude, I remember
Mankind.
watching wrestling whenever I was like super young, and like I remember watching it when Macho Man got tied up in the ropes by Jake the Snake, and he had the python bite him on like his like tricep bicep area.
Yeah,
I remember
see,
that shit. Okay, here I pulled it up real quick. Another one of Hulk Hogan lies. He says he was supposed to be the representative of a series of grills that were going to be set, like going on sale, but he missed the call and it was offered to George Foreman instead. So it could have been the Hulk Hogan lean, mean, fat reducing grilling machine.
really?
According to him,
Dang, that
that was
sucks.
Metallica. Let's see. The wrestler director, the movie with Mickey Rourke in it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
says he offered Hulk Hogan the leading role in it multiple times because he said he didn't deserve it.
Who didn't deserve it?
Yeah, Hulk Hogan said he didn't deserve to do it. The director said Hulk Hogan was never even once considered to be in the movie.
Okay.
He was scouted out of high school to play for the Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds, which is just a dig at Macho Man because the Macho Man played for like the Triple A is like the
I
minor
have no
league.
idea.
The feeder whatever for baseball. Macho Man played for the Cincinnati Reds version of it.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah, he was like real big into baseball.
Okay.
Says he fought Pride fighters in the 70s. Pride didn't come around until like the mid 90s.
Well,
Said
maybe he just meant MMA style.
he says he partied after WrestleMania #2 with John Belushi. WrestleMania #2 was the year I was born, in 1986.
Okay.
John Belushi died in 1982.
Maybe he just misremembered the dates, dude. Listen, I'm Team Hulk Hogan here. I'm gonna prove his points.
You just have to fucking go against me because I'm not on board with your idiotic drive-through
Here
grocery
we go.
store.
Here we go. Dude, I'm telling you, I told you today and I told you yesterday.
If that shit pans out and you become a multi-millionaire off of it, I will eat crow and say I was wrong.
I'll send you like $1,000 and I'll be like, this is what you get. Out of my billions of dollars that I've made off of this drive-through grocery store, you get 1,000. Good luck.
He also told the Undertaker that he about broke his neck whenever they worked together in a wrestling match, and Undertaker was like really upset about it for a long time. But whenever he seen the video of him doing it, like Hulk Hogan's head didn't even hit the mat when he said that, like, "Oh, you crunched my neck, brother. You need to be more." Yeah, he didn't even hit him. So Hulk Hogan lied to him about it. And like I said, there's a tons of things that Hulk Hogan, like if Hulk Hogan's mouth opened, it was probably a fucking lie. Either that, or he was trying to bury somebody.
I get it.
Anyways,
Like I said, dude.
to that I say,
Why is that not on the soundboard?
because I haven't fucking did it.
Yeah, like I said, dude, the WCW was never my thing, man.
See, I like WCW. I like ECW back in the day too. And then
Yeah, I never.
WWE,
I don't even remember what
WWF.
channel ECW came on.
He used to come on. What was it? TNN.
Yeah, I see. I never really watched it. WWF was just my thing,
TBS.
and then I can't even
It
remember
come on one of the T fucking channels.
TNA.
No, that's another wrestling promotion. Dude, TNA is like, I don't know what. They're fucking sponsored by Timex. Okay, we'll put it that way. They take a lick and they keep on. You think TNA is about to close down? No, they get rebranded to Impact for a long time, and then they get resold again, and now they're back to TNA. And it started off.
I'm actually surprised, which I'm older now, but I'm surprised that wrestling is still a thing because, like, especially when video games became a thing, I felt like people's interests were more towards video games than they were actually watching TV. So, especially with something like that, who already had a fringe audience as it was.
Well, I mean, it's nowhere near as popular as what it used to be.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it got back popular again pretty good there for a while, and then it died back. I think it's starting to die back off again a little bit now.
Yeah, dude.
Well, Bobby sent me earlier, like, he was looking at getting tickets because Raw was going to be in Raleigh.
Uh-huh.
For, like, the second level, like, not floor seats, like, once the bowl starts going up.
Yeah.
Those are like $500 a fucking ticket to sit there.
Really?
Yeah, it's ridiculous how much, like, tickets are now. I'm like, well, I may have seen my last wrestling show for a while.
Why are they so expensive?
Because they stopped doing house shows. You know what, they had the ones where, like, it's just like, hey, we're just doing
Up
this
and coming
that.
wrestlers.
Yeah, and like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, big wrestlers were there too sometimes, but yeah, they just don't do those anymore. So
Everything that I don't want to go off on this diatribe, but everything is a lot more expensive now.
everything is, and like, everything's going up constantly.
Yeah.
A fucking dozen eggs is $5. I remember when a dozen of eggs was fucking 85 cents.
I remember when a dime bag cost a dime.
All right, Willie, calm down. You know how much condoms used to cost?
No, I don't know
I
because
don't know,
we never
fucking
used them.
them.
Yeah, but yeah, everything is expensive, dude. Right nowadays, you spend $1,000 is like normal, and $1,000
Okay.
used to be a lot of money back in the day.
It did, like me and you just talked about before. Like, you used to go in the store with $20. Like, hey, give me $20. I need to run to the store.
Right,
Now it's like, hey, I need to go to the store. Here's $100.
right, dude. This is no lie. My parents used to send me on field trips with $20.
Yeah, and you buy a
That's-
fucking shirt, eat
that-
lunch,
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, $20. That was it.
Yeah, that, dude. A couple years ago, whenever Kira had her thing for the Beta Club thing, I think I spent $800.
Damn.
That's not counting the hotel room and stuff. That's just shit down there and eating and
Yeah, and you probably missed out on a bunch of stuff that y'all could have done because of stuff just being that expensive. Next on the list.
hold on. Before that, I have something I need you to watch.
You have something you need me to watch?
Yes, I need you to go right there on your laptop. I need you to go to YouTube.
Oh, boy. I don't even know if I
I
got my cell phone.
I need 2 minutes of your uninterrupted attention.
Okay, so are we
while
gonna
you watch
pause?
this. I'm gonna pause it. Well, I think I should maybe I should let this go so people can hear.
All right, I'm
What
on
you-
YouTube on my phone. Go ahead.
Type in Shrek is life. Shrek is love.
Shrek is life. Shrek is love. All right,
Yes,
what is it supposed to
Let me see
be?
what video pulls up.
I mean, you're not gonna really be able to see because it's
Hold-
already
hold on,
started.
Hold on, just hold on. I'll send it to you this way.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Part 5. Is that it?
Yeah, no, I want you on part 1. Hold on, I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna send it to you, and you're gonna watch the correct one.
Yeah, just send it to me. We probably should have paused, but
I'm sorry, everybody.
we still probably should pause it. I mean,
Okay, we're gonna all right. 5-second
and
break. All right, so Mason is currently watching Shrek is Life, Shrek is
We're
Love.
back.
So I got him on it. So here we go. We're gonna have a live watch. Just watch. Just watch. Enjoy.
Why? He says he had all the Shrek memorabilia.
He's a super fan. Okay, this is time where we need video.
We need to do video.
We'll get there. Let's get the audio where it's consistent across the board, and then we'll start trying to branch out. We done good for a while, and then we slipped. Okay.
He said, "This is my swamp."
I do it for Shrek.
Dude, this is
Oh, just you owe this to me.
He said
Shrek.
it's all ogre now.
Yeah, it's all ogre now. The puns, man. The puns.
It's not ogre. It's never ogre. Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Enjoy that. So if anybody wants to watch that disturbing video, it's called Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life.
It's made by Mr. Meme, I think. Hold
Yeah.
on.
I think. Maybe.
Yeah, Mr. Meme. Mr. Meme made it, and it was 5 years ago. Mr. Meme.
So there you go. If you want to be scarred a little bit today, go watch Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life.
Dude, I have something random to say, but I just remembered this because I watched it the other day.
Okay, well that is the nature of our game, sir.
Dude, Jackass #2 is way better than Jackass #1, and it is actually the best in the series.
Agreed.
Yeah, because Jackass 1 was just kind of the TV show made into movie format,
With some
and
dicks.
then Jackass 2 was actually like way better than
We went full tilt.
yeah. I watched Jackass 2 the other day, and like I said, it's way better than the other ones for sure.
I mean, not denying.
Once they started to get older, they like didn't want to do like more risky stunts, and then they started adding people to the shit. And Ryan Dunn died, and so anyway.
Yeah, okay. Back to the okay. The other thing I have on my list is Chuck Mangione died too. I think you may have that on yours as well.
No,
But
I didn't.
Anybody that's watched King of the Hill knows who old Chuck Mangione is, and it will no longer feel so good.
Who is Chuck Mangione? Because
He is a flugelhorn player that makes easy listening albums. That was a fixture on King of the Hill as a, I guess, almost like a mascot for Megalomart.
okay.
There's a whole episode where Dale's in there trying to find a critter, and he's like, "There's a Chuck Mangione in here," and like two dudes that are working there like fuck with him with mask on and stuff. But it turns out Chuck Mangione really is living inside the store.
Are we back recording, right?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
recording.
good.
Yeah, like
Okay, good.
we're good. We're gold. We're Gucci. We're all the cool words all the cool kids say.
I will say that this week will go down in history as like one of the worst weeks ever. I mean, we lost Ozzy.
Yeah, we lost Ozzy.
We lost Theo.
Theo Huxtable. His name's like Malcolm something.
Yeah,
I can't remember his real name.
Malcolm Jamal something. That's what it was.
White, maybe?
I don't remember. No, I think White was the last name of Urkel.
It could be. Anyway.
I don't remember.
I know he's fucking Theo.
Right, yeah.
And don't say it's a bad week because Hulk Hogan died. Because, I mean, as fucked up as that is,
Here we go.
It actually makes me
We should just
happy.
say the person whose name will not be like mentioned, okay? And that'll keep Jeremy from going nuclear.
I'm not gonna go nuclear. I'm one of the most chill dudes you'll ever fucking meet. Till I get pissed.
Hulk Hogan was one of the most iconic wrestlers of all time.
He done a lot of stuff for professional wrestling, but he's a piece of shit.
I thought about this earlier too, and it is freaking amazing.
Titties are amazing.
They are. But did Ric Flair outlive Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, he did.
Wow. That is amazing.
I mean,
Ric Flair was literally on his deathbed.
And that last wrestling match he has, I think he did like die. But like they're bringing back. Like he made the necromancers happy, I guess. I don't know.
We should make a list of like people who we thought would have died by now who outlived
That should be
Hulk.
a project for next week. People we think are dead, but they
Mick
ain't.
Jagger.
Yeah, Keith Richards.
Keith Richards, yeah.
Cher will never die.
Cher is ageless.
Cher is like 98.6% plastic right now.
Well, we thought Betty White would never die,
That's true.
but she ended up her days expired.
I mean, everybody's got a shelf life. I'm gonna be sad whenever Jane Seymour dies.
See, here's the thing. Okay, like with the Ozzy thing, which I do have.
The wife's gonna yell at me about that.
Yeah. Like Ozzy died, and he was 71.
76.
He was 76.
That
Hulk
was
Hogan was 71. Sorry. Yes.
like, Ozzy. That was a hard 76, bro.
Yeah. So that's the thing is like, okay, so like
That's a
Trump is
lot
like
of
79, and he's the president of the United States.
and he's also like eats cheeseburgers and
That's the thing is like so many people wear age differently. Like look at Biden. I think he's 80 or 81.
he's also a robot.
Yeah. Well, we didn't we talk about
Well,
that?
I think we did talk about the robot Joe Biden.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So
I seriously think that's not the real Joe Biden though, because his fucking ears are different.
either
No
that.
matter what you can do to yourself, unless you get like your ears cut off and reattached, the foldy little like I don't know what it's
That's
called. The little
that's
bitty
what
parts
in
of
Men
your-
in Black didn't they have the little thing behind the ear that opened up the mask and there was the little alien in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
I'm just saying, like his ear, like this part right here, does not change no matter what the fuck you do. You can lose 1,000 pounds. This thing right here stays the fucking same.
Yeah. So that's probably what it was.
I mean,
It's like there's an alien inside of Joe Biden's
it fucking
head.
could be at this point. Like if a fucking mothership appeared above the fucking earth, like right this second, I would just be like, why the fuck not? I mean, everything else fucking going to hell in a handbasket.
Dude, we should have a segment of like things that I think about when I'm driving, by the way, and where like because I've been thinking a lot lately. Okay, and I
We're
know
gonna have to
that's
start a whole
bad.
new podcast for that because like, like that's just.
I've been thinking about that.
I
Listen,
become murderous sometimes whenever I'm driving.
well,
Like,
that's
I'm
because
like,
of traffic.
The only thing stopping me from like just fucking pit maneuvering your ass because you're driving like a fucking cunt is one, I don't want to fuck up my truck. Two, I don't want to fucking die.
Dude, me and Corey have this thing at work where we want to go in front of like the big wigs at work. We want one pit maneuver a year at work. We just want one. Just give us one
Just give
pit
us
maneuver.
one.
Just that's
Just
all
like
we ask.
I've said before, there should be one day of the year where everybody that works in retail can say whatever the fuck they want to whoever walks in the door.
Well, there's some stores that they do that.
Yeah.
I've gone to some stores and they not realize
Oh,
that
yeah.
I work for the same people that they work for, and they're just 100. They're like 100%. This is who I am. You know, I'm not anybody. Like you don't have to filter yourself for me. I just work for the same company you
We've
do.
been friends for fucking 35 years or some shit like that now.
Well, I'm just saying like people that.
I don't feel. I say whatever the fuck I want to say in front of you.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the people that
Oh,
work
the-
at the stores for the
I was
same
about
company.
to say, you think I filter myself? What the fuck do you think I'm like behind closed doors and
No,
shit?
no. I know.
I mean,
No.
you've seen the full gusto of the carrot. You know what's going on.
But yeah, me and Corey think that we should have one pit maneuver a year.
I should be able to slap one person a year. Then just full.
That's what I'm saying.
Full open hand, like keep your pan strong.
That's the thing. I think that we should have one instance a year, no matter what you do,
I should
where
be,
if whatever comes to your mind, I want to do this, you should be able to do it with no consequences.
no, not that. That's
Okay,
That could
minus
that could-
murder.
No,
Minus murder.
Even that, there'd be a lot of like rape and bullshit like that. for
Okay,
that.
okay, yes. No federal felonies or whatever. Yes.
Well, I mean, like if you slap a person, they fall down, like break their neck or something. That's
Okay, so when does that become the other person's fault? I mean, you can control how you fall, I guess.
not if you cut the lights out. They're just going down sack of tater style.
Well, you should have a stronger jaw.
just fuck it. It's your fault.
Yeah.
I can't help you can't take a punch. You
I
little
mean,
bitch.
listen, I didn't tell you how to fall. You should
Yeah,
have
like,
been taught how
you
to fall
should've,
back in
like,
your younger
tuck
ages.
your chin.
I'm just kidding. man.
Nobody's
I'm-
watched Rocky apparently.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Fucking Adrian in this bitch.
So is that all on your list though?
I think I had something about like some AI conference thing, but like I don't have the complete list of what I was trying to do here. So, yeah, your turn. Go.
We can shelf it for next. Keep it on your list, and we'll.
I'm gonna.
Well-
I got a notebook that I got for me to start writing down notes in, and it's on my dresser at home.
Dude, sometimes I forget to write stuff down, and then
I
literally,
remember why you have some written down on the back of like a manifest you have.
no,
right here.
that's one of my work tickets. So you should see, like, that's what we fill out for work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
This
part
is
of
when
it.
you're filling up the truck.
Yeah. So no, we leave the pink copy at the store, and then we keep the other ones for pause it right here. One,
Sorry.
and we're back.
Sorry, the wife called. I wasn't trying to be any more rude than what I normally.
So yeah, so no, I fill this paperwork out before I get
Look,
to the
that's each
terminal.
compartment.
Right,
That's how much you have gallons wise quantity,
right.
and that's like
The product.
If it's 93, 87.
Yeah. So normally,
Clear.
I can go ahead and tell you, like normally, so compartment 1's going to have 2450 of 87. Compartment 2 is going to have 2050 of 87. Compartment 3 and 4 sometimes flip flops. Sometimes compartment 3 will have 950 of 93, and 4 will have 1300 of clear, or it'll be the other way around. Clear will be 950, 1350 will be 93. And then 5 will be 2050 of 87. That's normally when we go to a gas station, that's what it is. Now, if I'm going to somewhere like I went my last stop today, it was 2450 clear, 2050 clear, 2050 and number 5 of clear, and then 1450 and number 4 of clear.
So 3 was empty.
Yep, I left it empty, and I had 8,000 gallons of clear diesel going to the bulk plant.
So
2450, 2050.
whenever you're offloading, can like say this one's got 87, this one's got 93. You can only offload one at a time.
No, sir.
Oh, you can multiple chamber that bitch.
Oh, I use every hose that I have on my trailer, and I mean, obviously you have to put the right product in the right hole, but
I'm a fucking kid.
we are big kids.
You
But
said
yeah.
product in hole.
as long as you make the right like choices and put it in the right spot, then you can drop whatever. Some places they don't want you doing that. They want you to go. They have a color code that you can drop by.
Like you have to do red before blue. Yeah.
The color codes are white is regular gas,
Yellow.
red is premium gas, blue is mid grade or non-ethanol, yellow is clear diesel, green is dyed diesel. What other colors did you say?
I don't know.
Okay, that's it. That's all we do.
Okay, well that's it. Okay, next on the list, let's talk about Ozzy.
No, that's not the next on the list. First of all, since we're going down my list now, I'm going to Texas next week.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy me a Longhorn hoodie, and you don't know it yet.
A hoodie or a hat? I thought you said hat.
Let's go for a hoodie. I got 2 new Texas hats. I need.
If I go somewhere that they sell Longhorns merchandise, I will get you something. I promise.
I love you too.
Yep. But yeah, I'm going to. Actually, it's Rockport, Texas.
I thought it was Corpus Christi.
It is Corpus Christi, but Corpus Christi is a little bit further south than Rockport, and the airport that I'm going to is in Rockport.
Is it one of the situations kind of like Fayetteville, Hope Mill, Spring Lake, Rayford, all that?
Yeah.
Where everything's like, this is this town, but like directly next to it, like a cyst, is another town, and then over here is a tumor. That's this town.
Yeah, kind of like let's say. So Fayetteville is starting to absorb Rayford
and Spring Lake,
and
and Hope Mill,
and Hope. Yes, so that's what I'm saying. It's like you could be like, I'm going to Fayetteville and go down there on 301 where you're kind of on the outskirts of Hope Mills and you're still considered in Fayetteville.
Right. And just like basically New Hanover County is Wilmington.
Yes.
Like that's pretty much the entire fucking county
pretty
is
much, yeah.
Wilmington.
Yeah. Yeah, it just depends on what road you're on.
Yeah, pretty sure soon Cumberland County is going to be Fort Bragg / Fayetteville.
Yeah, so basically,
I put on the docket that if like they do start absorbing Rayford and Spring Lake and all that, we change the name of Fayetteville and officially name it Vietnam.
Well, I mean, it's been Vietnam for a long time to some people.
I mean, it's been Vietnam for as long as I can remember. That's what I've always called it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, officially, let's put it on the fucking signs.
I mean, as
soon as you hit the fucking city limits of Fayetteville, you just hear Fortunate Son start blaring over loudspeakers.
I mean, is it like official that that our military base is the largest in the country?
Yeah, Fort Bragg is.
Yeah. Okay. So
I don't
basically,
know.
that's
I don't know
why.
if it's like largest, like size wise, even though it is pretty fucking big. I know it's got the most soldiers on it.
Yeah.
So if
So
something happens and like all the soldiers in Fayetteville deploy out, Fayetteville's gonna be a fucking ghost town. 'Cause
well, not only that, but if all of the soldiers in Fayetteville deployed, then there is some serious shit going
yeah,
on.
some shit is going down.
Yeah. I mean, we got 82nd Airborne.
Yeah. We got what 82nd, 101st.
Yeah, we got a bunch of airborne, but we also just have
We
regular
also got,
army
like,
army
fucking-
infantry.
We got special forces and shit up there too.
Oh yeah, we got Green Berets in this
we got
motherfucker
Green
too.
Berets, got Rangers, we got
Oh yeah,
all that shit. Like all the dudes that they make the fucking movies about. Like this dude went in there and just like butt fucked this entire fucking country.
I don't know if
We got the guy that's doing the fucking and the guy that gave him the loot.
I don't know if we've talked about this while we're on the phone, but you know that Corey was Army infantry, right?
He was?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I knew he was in some branch. I didn't know what he was.
Yeah,
what
he was
did.
Army infantry. So, yeah,
Trey
you know,
was in the 82nd.
yeah, he was a parachute rigger.
Yep, he was a rigger.
Yep.
Tied knots all day. Captain Knot. Have you ever seen the YouTube video called "Drinking Out of Cups"?
No,
You got to watch "Drinking Out of Cups."
dude, I have a feeling that this has got the makings of one of our better episodes.
Ah.
As long as the audio is good, like I feel like this is going to be one of our.
This like, we started hitting a pretty decent little flow here.
Yeah,
As long as I'm not playing Magic, apparently.
that's what.
Are
That's the trick.
Are you going like 45 minutes about a story about an old lady that potentially disappeared but didn't disappear?
I think she was paranormal, man. She was a ghost.
I mean, I hope I get like a cool paranormal thing or something one day. That'd be cool.
But you said that you came
No,
home.
I mean,
I want to see the actual house that you stayed in because I go past that house every single day.
It's got a carport on the side of it, and there's another house kind of in the front of it, and there's a fence on the house that's kind of.
I'll have to look for it.
It's like if you're heading towards like
It has been bothering me
go
because
straight from their house. It's on the right.
yeah, right across from
Pretty
Teddy
mu-
and Friends.
Yeah, pretty much right across from there. We need to start saying names of like shit. 'Cause
Who's gonna look up Teddy and Friends?
I'm just saying we should start getting better about it. We've gotten better about doxing people. Well,
But yeah,
anyway,
so
yeah, drinking out of cups is a YouTube video of a guy. I think he's on LSD or acid or something. And
okay,
it's just a early 2000s CGI like lizard standing there talking, but it's this guy like rambling on his drug induced bender.
was he hallucinating?
I don't. He's higher than fucking giraffe pussy. And
Side note of that, just hold on. We've been watching Intervention lately, and
Oh.
I'm just telling you, dude, it's crazy how strung out some people are. But go ahead.
Oh, trust me, I know. I've told you about my not situation, but the occurrence of somebody that I used to be
Yes, yes,
tied to.
yes.
Descent on the black tar train.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Did you participate in that at all?
No,
Okay, good.
no. The hardest thing I've ever did, I've took one hit of acid. I smoked a shitload of weed.
Yeah, I've smoked a bunch of weed,
Yeah,
and I was literally
never done coke. I never done crack.
Me
I
either.
Never done meth. I never done.
I
I have took pain pills before, but they were prescribed to me by a fucking doctor.
dude, I had a chance. Trey was there. I can't remember who else was there, but he could tell you. We had a chance to take OxyContin one time, and they like gave each one of us pills, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I don't want it." I gave mine to somebody else. I don't know. I can't remember who I gave it to, but I didn't even want to do oxy. So
I would say I've took a Xanax before, but it wasn't for like, oh, I want to get fucked up. No, I was like,
I think the strongest pain pill I've ever had was gosh, what is it? It starts with an M.
methadone.
No.
I was about to say that's shit used to get people off drugs. I thought
No. What is the pain pill that you get? Say like if you break your leg or something.
they give you Percocet. Or
Percocet. I'm sorry, not with an M. Percocet. Yeah, that's the strongest thing I've ever taken.
That's close to an M. I mean, it's a couple letters down the line, but
Okay,
we're
well,
almost
listen.
there.
All right, I'm not a math magician, Okay.
What the fuck does... Okay. Okay.
But no, why were we even talking about this? I forget why we were even talking about this.
I need to think like in half baked where it pops up and goes, weed affects the memory.
Yeah. I was telling Mindy the other day, once we got finished watching an intervention episode, actually, that's where we were going with it. And I was like, listen, I don't have a problem with weed. Like, if I could keep my career and smoke weed, I would smoke weed every day of my life.
Dude, like I'm telling you, whenever that Powerball ticket pops off,
Yeah, that's all that needs to happen.
that's like, dude, I'm gonna like build some apartments, find something want to do, and like I'm gonna fish.
Build
Alone.
condos on the beach and rent them out, or do like a
Apartment complexes.
yeah, do a timeshare, and that's
Dude, I'm
that's
telling
all
you
you
what,
need.
build apartment complexes and Section 8 those bitches.
That's
don't-
government subsidies. Then
Yeah.
the government pays you to have that.
You're gonna get guaranteed money.
Yeah,
Their rent, they may only have to pay $50, $60 or whatever.
Yeah.
But the government's giving you money every month consistently.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like a solid business model to me. Like, I know if I have these people live here,
I still
And,
think
like, the
hotels or rental properties is like a good flow of money, especially around the beach. And the reason why I say that is because I haul gasoline and I go towards the beach all the time and go through Chadburn at about between like 10 and midnight. And there is a steady stream of vehicles going to and from the beach. It is like, and if you're in a hurry, find some other way to go, because these people are not in a hurry. They are
I've
on
had
their
to go-
way. They're on the way to
I had to go
vacation.
work in Conway, and that stretch of like what is that 501 right there from Conway to the Dirty Myrtle,
Yes,
dude. That is the worst fucking road. It is like bumper to bumper, like you're crawling 5 miles an hour for an hour and a half to get like a 10-mile stretch of road.
yeah, dude. The thing is like, okay, so when you're going that direction, where are you going? You're going to Myrtle Beach. Wilmington is no better. Going that way, going to like Carolina Beach,
Oh yeah,
it's the
Carolina Beach
same
Road
difference.
is ridiculous.
Same difference.
Yes.
Ocean Isle, Oak Island, all of that, dude. People go to the beach.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, rental properties, whether it be Airbnb, whether it be
Well, you don't even have
hotels,
to do beach, man. You could do like
you can do outskirts
yeah,
as long as it's near the
as
beach.
long as it's like close where they can get there in a
Yeah.
reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
Like yeah, beachfront properties probably
That's prime.
that's prime.
That's prime.
That's gonna be like you're paying like $1 million for a square foot.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Like,
It's worth it though.
I mean, if you have the money to do it, by all means, buy all the beachfront property you can and build you some hotels. You will make your money back, guaranteed. Probably in that fucking year.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, let's get back to the list. So we can,
Next on the list. Oh, I got to go back to this.
God
so,
damn it.
so I'm going to Texas next week.
Yeah.
And I got
Oh,
so
that's
literally.
that's where we got
Yeah.
got trailed off there.
So literally, it says going to Texas next week is going to suck. And the reason why I say it's going to suck is because if I go to page 3 of my notes, traffic.
Traffic always sucks.
I have to go through Atlanta
Yeah, why?
because
Oh,
that's
so you're going south and then over. Why don't you go over and then south?
well, either way you look at it. So if I go, say like if I were to go west and then south, when you start going south is literally in Atlanta, Georgia.
Really?
Yes, sir.
It seems
There's no way to avoid Atlanta unless I straight go like Midwest and then down to Texas outside of it.
But then you have to go through the mountains.
Yeah, and that would add a lot more time to it.
Really?
Yeah. So
I know, like, whenever we went to the mountains when we were younger, like, we didn't drive straight through, like, the state. We went down South Carolina, cut down, and come back up.
yeah, because the Smoky Mountains start around somewhere in like South Carolina, Georgia. I don't know where, but it's around that.
Yeah, but we come back up, and then, like, we went to Tennessee is where we went. And
Yeah.
we went down through South Carolina and popped back up right, like, the ass end of the tip of North Carolina into Tennessee,
Mhm.
and went to Pigeon Forge.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, the soup at Dollywood, Like that was my favorite thing there. I still remember.
Oh,
that shit.
dude, we used to get breakfast when we would go on vacation to the mountains, and we would go to this place in Cherokee called Ponderosa. Dude,
Was it a steakhouse?
it no. It was kind of like
if your
if I were-
restaurant is named Ponderosa, you should be a steakhouse.
well so we never went there for dinner. We just always went for
Oh,
breakfast. So
okay,
it could have been
could you get steak and eggs for breakfast?
it was a buffet.
Oh, it was buffet.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And it was like Shoney's. It was like Shoney's for breakfast.
Is Shoney's even around anymore?
It's not around here.
Yeah, I was about to say the only Shoney's I knew about that still exists that got tore down. Now there's another Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A in Lumberton. Yeah. Dude, me and Isaac used to, like, when I was off on the weekends, we were going to Shoney's first thing in the morning.
I love Shoney's, man.
Dude.
The only thing I didn't like about Shoney's was the scrambled eggs because, like, they were too, like, runny for me. Like,
oh, dude, they had them cheesy eggs and cheesy grits. That was it. So, just as I've been doing my research on going to Texas, I've got a few things written down. The worst cities for traffic.
Atlanta is probably number 3.
No, it's number 5.
I was
So, worst cities for traffic in the United States. Washington, D.C. is number 1.
You experience that about once a month.
Yes, sir. That's what I was literally, I was like, damn, this is so crazy because I have sat in Washington, D.C. traffic for the past 3
hours.
months. Yeah. And then Los Angeles is number 2.
I have lost
Miami
days of my life to this traffic.
Yeah. Yeah. Miami is number 3. San Francisco is number 4. And then Atlanta is number 5. So,
Well, what rounds out the top 10?
I don't know. I didn't go that far. You told me to stop doing fucking top 45 of everything.
I mean, top 10 is acceptable. Well, one we're hitting, like, we're doing the top 62.
I do have the top 5 best cities for traffic in the United States.
All right, let's hear the best cities for traffic.
Boston is number 1.
Really? I was think that would not be that.
Boston is number 1. Denver's number 2. Portland, Oregon is number 3. Chicago is number 4. And Austin, Texas is number 5. I'm not going to go to Austin, but I'm going to go between Austin and Houston. I'm going to go through Houston, but supposedly it's not on the top 5 list.
Huh. Yeah, I would expect some of those would be terrible for traffic.
I did not know that Washington, D.C. was the worst, but I can tell you that from experience, I know why it's number 1.
You know what the best town in the country for traffic really is? Some little town out in the middle of the fucking desert in like Arizona, where there's one road coming through there and there's a town there.
Yeah, and you get passed by a tumbleweed on the
yeah,
highway.
you get back. That's the best town for traffic right there because there isn't any.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not looking forward to it because it's like straight up 19 hours worth of driving.
Well, I mean, you're not going to do it all in one haul.
No.
Are you going to do like 8 hours stop?
I have to do 8 hours and then a 30-minute break. So I'll assume that I'm stopping for lunch then, and I'll just take 30 minutes. And then I'll have 3 more hours of driving because I can only do 11 hours.
Right.
So
11 hours, that's going to put you... You'll probably hit Atlanta in like 8 hours.
yeah, I would say I'll be south of Atlanta by a good margin after 8 hours.
So you'll stop somewhere like Macon or somewhere like that.
Somewhere either in Georgia or Louisiana. I don't know if I'll make it to Louisiana.
If you stop in Louisiana, you should get you like some crawfish.
Well, I don't know.
Crawfish.
When I was talking to my supervisor today, because I got to go by tomorrow and pick up a credit card because, like...
Oh, they're giving you a credit card?
Yeah, because we have these fleet cards that we use,
right?
But they don't work down that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we have this credit card that we use, and supposedly I can use it for basically like a per diem.
Well, I'd rather them do that than them like, hey, we'll just charge you back or we'll get you back on it.
No, sir. That's not happening.
That's how it is with me. Like, whenever I go off for like a week somewhere,
so you have to keep track of the money.
I got to keep receipts and all that shit, and then like I'll make an expense report and fill it out. And
see, the thing I don't like about that is it may take 2 weeks for you to get your money back.
Oh, dude, like as long as I have it submitted on the 14th, it normally gets approved on the 15th. By say the 20th or so is when I get the money.
So
about
a week.
Yeah,
a week.
about a week.
Yeah,
it's normally pretty good. But if you submit them all the time or do something crazy, then it gets kind of wonky.
All I know is I work a 5-day work week. So hopefully I am there and back in 5 days.
Well, 11 hours a day driving. That's 2 days driving there. Like second day doing whatever, and then 2 days back. You should be good to
The
go.
trick is going to be getting to where my final destination is.
Don't say it like that.
Okay, getting to my destination
That's better.
in the time frame that they are open. Because the thing is I
They
do
got
not
some
want to
wonky
get there
hours.
and they be closed, and then I have to wait for them to open for me to pick up the truck and then drive back.
Why are you going that far for a truck?
Dude, I tell Mindy, I've told everybody, I told my family, I don't know how the truck got there. I don't know why the truck is there. I know that the explanation that I got was the truck broke down and they're just bringing it back. I do know, I have seen this before. They use contractors to take these trucks to further distances, and I'm assuming that it costs more for them to hire a contractor to take it down there than to just have me to do it.
Oh well, I mean, you get to see part of the country, so I guess that's pretty cool.
I've never been to Texas.
Me either.
So
Dude,
I had.
You
I'm
know what
sorry.
you need to do while you're there? You need to figure out some way to get somewhere to get into like a line and some water in Texas, catch you a bass.
Do not threaten me.
Dude,
Okay.
if I was going to take, I would take a fucking collapsible pole and like my little bait binder.
Oh, you know I got that creek pole. That pole. Yes, sir. I have a small pole. Yes, I do have a small pole, and I have a small fishing pole. Dude, we haven't even started on my list, okay?
We're like an hour and 10 minutes in. We need to speed run this shit. We may have to talk about Ozzy next week, or
No, we'll talk about him briefly.
we have to hit second page next week. Then
Okay, so I guess I will preface this by saying, who else remembers the Monopoly game, the McDonald's Monopoly game?
everybody like in our age bracket remembers.
And this was your idea.
yeah,
and
it
I
was
just did
because
a
like
deep dive.
you didn't realize how deep it went. And, like
No.
it's
And I'm
like that game was some serious shit.
And I'm telling you, I'm only 3 episodes in. It's a 6-episode series, but we started watching the documentary of it last night just to kind of to do more, because I've got a lot of notes on it, but like how deep this shit went is really crazy.
Yeah, like this.
Literally, Joe Colombo's like distant relative was part of this scam.
Yeah, like the mob was in
The
it.
mafia was in
Yeah.
it. Yes. So eventually,
Like, anytime there's that much money on something in some way for them to fuck with, the mob will figure out a way to do
the
it.
mafia will be in it.
Yeah, like they're going to, like if you do any type of construction like in New York or something, the mafia is in it.
Basically, New York was built by the mafia, pretty much, and Las Vegas.
And Las Vegas, yeah. Like
Las
talk
Vegas
about
was pretty much
like,
built
I
by
don't
the
know,
mob.
Like whenever we're talking about mobster movies, Casino,
Yeah,
that's a mobster movie.
yeah. The mob basically built Las Vegas.
Yes, pretty much.
So let me just give like what notes I have.
Cliff
So
notes, ready, speed run, go.
the Monopoly scam, it was a decade-long scam where the security chief for the game's promotional company, Simon Marketing, stole winning game pieces and sold them to other people, orchestrated by Jerome Jacobson. This led to $24 million in fraudulent claims.
Mm-hmm.
This went on for over a decade, from 1989 to 2001. It was eventually uncovered by the FBI after an anonymous tip. Over 50 people were convicted. So, the Jacobson guy had a role in overseeing the printing and distribution of the game pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what he would do, I didn't find this out through like Google searching it or whatever. I found this out through the documentary. Yep. He was putting the winning game pieces in an Easter egg, or like those little plastic containers that say like you would get out of like a bubble gum machine. Yeah. He would put them in those, and then that's how they would be distributed. And so basically, first of all, it started out with family members, but it wouldn't be, say, like if this guy's last name was Jacobson, it wouldn't be, let's say, Jerome like Jacobson. It wouldn't be, it wouldn't be like Dave Jacobson.
Yeah,
it would be
like Tom Auschwitz or something.
Yeah.
That's a fucked up last
No,
name for
Tom
me to-
Auschwitz was a different game, but anyway.
God, that was a fucked up name for me to go with first
Yeah,
off.
really,
What
that
the
was
fuck
bad.
is wrong with me?
Yeah, so
Tom Sahanowitz. There we
yeah,
go.
so
I
it
think
would
I was
be
going something that range.
Right.
And like fucked up.
yeah, so it would be the only one that was different that was not like a friend or family was a black lady, and it was from the Columbo guy's wife suggested that they should be more diverse and add a person of color to kind of keep the heat off of them.
To try to like mask it a little bit where it doesn't look
Yeah.
so obvious that hey,
So-
we're rigging this shit.
Right. So they went to her and they were like, "Listen, I got an offer for you. I'm going to give you $1 million ticket." But the thing is like everybody got a cut off of it. And I was telling Mindy last night when I was watching it, I was like, for all of these people to be getting a cut off of it, the actual person, at the end of the day, if they got 100,000, they might have got more than 100,000, But this
Well, I
guy's
mean,
got a cut. This guy's got a cut.
If you win $1 million, you're only going to get about $400,000 of it after taxes and all that shit.
Yes. So I found out later that I think they did offer a lump sum, but most people took the payouts, and it would be like $25,000 a month or something like that they would get.
If they offer me $25,000 a month, sign me up.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm good with that. But I have always said that if I did win the lottery, I just want the lump sum. Don't pay me.
I'm taking the lump sum if I
Yeah.
win the lottery.
Yeah, don't pay me monthly.
yeah,
I want
'cause
all of it.
If I die, like
That shit goes back to them.
you can't transfer that to nobody. But if I take the lump sum, if I die, my wife and kids are set.
Yeah, take all the taxes you want off of it.
Yeah.
I'll be cool with whatever,
I'm not buying nobody shit whenever I win the lottery. I ain't buying nobody a fucking thing.
What?
You're getting a trust.
You told me that you.
No, hear me out, you fuck. You're getting a trust. That way, I'm not giving you no money, and we can skirt some tax laws and shit with. Do like the rich people do. They don't.
Still can only. It can only be $15,000 though.
A trust can be more than that.
Can it?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's how.
But still, even if you got a trust, can't you only take a certain amount out at a time?
It depends, I guess. Not sure about the whole thing. Or I can just like buy your house. Like I'll just buy your house.
So isn't there a stipulation where, and we may be doing some illegal shit right now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
this is all speculation. This isn't true.
Supposedly.
This is not binding. Yeah.
Supposedly.
Technically, in theory.
Couldn't you buy my house and I give you a receipt where you bought it for $1 and you give me
No, there's laws against that.
Okay.
So what we would do is I would buy your house and then I would finance it back to you for payments of like, let's say $700 a month.
Okay.
I just give you a fucking receipt every month for it.
Oh, so you're saying you would give me a sum of money and then...
No, I mean, like, I would buy your house from the bank. Like, where you have your mortgage. I would go in there and be like, hey, I want to buy his mortgage. Or whatever. Like, I'm sure, like, first step, like, after I go, like, I get the ticket, I go solidify the winnings and all that shit, I'm going to a fucking lawyer and, like, setting all this shit up. That way I know I'm legally covered on everything.
Mm-hmm.
That way, like, I know you can't give anybody like gifts under like $10,000 or something like that without tax laws and all that shit. So, like, I'm gonna find a rich fucker that knows how to work the system, and like, hey, guess what? I'm a rich fucker now too. Help me out. I got money for you.
Mm-hmm.
Show me the ways of like working the system to where I can get all the people I want to give stuff without the government coming like sticking their fucking greedy little fingers in it.
Yeah. I would find a way. Like I said, I want the lump sum. Take whatever taxes out that you're going to take.
Yeah, like right now. Here, we'll do some fun with math. Let's see.
Isn't the Powerball over 300 million
Yeah, it's
now?
like 300 something million.
Yeah, it's in the
Okay,
320s.
350 million. I mean, the lump sum will be 156.5 million. So if we say 156.5, which
And they're going to
okay.
take what, like
Time-
40% of that?
we'll say 40%. Oh shit! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. That still leaves you about $93 million.
That's good. I'm good with that.
I can live the rest of my life comfortably off of $93 million. I will never have to do anything I don't want to do ever again. Like I said, I would figure out some way to like get me like a business going or like to set apartments and whatnot.
Yeah, you could buy an apartment. I'm pretty sure you could probably buy like a hotel at Myrtle Beach for $20 million.
That sounds reasonable, I guess.
You still got $70 million.
Dude, like this is one of the big nice hotels up there, but I mean, you've seen some of the hotels on the other side of the strip. At
Yeah,
Myrtle
you
Beach.
could buy. Yeah, you could buy a rundown hotel for probably a lot less than
buy
$20
a couple
million.
rundown hotel, build
Fix
a nice
it up.
one. Yeah,
You probably invest another $5 million into it. You're good.
yeah. I wouldn't even go to the beach, man, because the hurricanes could fuck you up, and I'm pretty sure insurance there would be outrageous as well. But anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Next,
The problem is if you say like if you come more inland, then you're not going to have as many people. See, you could.
dude, that's why you build it around like Fayetteville or somewhere like that. There's always going to be an influx of people going into Fayetteville because
Well,
of the
that would
military
be more or
base.
less like it wouldn't be hotels or anything. You just buy a bunch of houses.
Yeah, no,
and
that
then
would be an apartment complex.
apartment. Yeah.
Because nobody will ever own the apartment but you,
Right.
and
Yeah.
they're paying you money every month. You just take however much they pay every month, take a chunk of it out to keep for maintenance costs and paying your people working the thing, and then the rest of it, bank that shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Next on the list.
Well, no, we're not. We're still on this part of the list.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So basically, I've got a couple more things, but there something that I don't have the notes of, which I'll talk about it now. So the FBI went undercover and started interviewing these people who won like the $1 million prize. And dude, it is so funny. If you have a chance, watch this series and watch when they start interviewing these people. There's one guy who he's making up like everything. Like they tell him to make up a scenario where he goes to a McDonald's somewhere, he buys this thing, and he ends up with the winning ticket or whatever. And dude, he has sweat beating off, like pouring off of him, where he is nervous, dude. Like literally, they stop recording, and well, they're still recording, but they make him think that they stopped recording.
Oh yeah, we stopped recording.
And they bring him a towel so he can wipe the sweat off of him, where he is so nervous. He's an older guy, and he's never done anything bad in his life, but he gets offered $1 million. You know, who wouldn't take $1 million? You know,
well,
but
you're not really getting $1 million.
well, you're not getting $1 million, but you're getting a substantial amount of money.
You're getting more than what you had yesterday.
Right. So, I guess another note that I have, almost all of the high-value pieces between 1989 and 2001 were claimed by his network with practically no legitimate winners.
Mm-hmm.
So if you won $1 million, I don't know who that is. If you won $1 million between
you were
1989 and 2001. Dude, I have been getting so many spam calls lately.
Me too.
I
I like fucking with them. You answer it, immediately hit mute, and just hold it.
No, normally I answer it, and then they'll be like, "Hey, this is such and such from such and such." Answer it.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, my name is Drew with AutoPro, and this call is being recorded. I'm reviewing here on file your 2018 GMC Sierra. Are you still the current owner?
No, I sold it.
I see. No problem, sir. I'll update the file. What is the year, make, and model of your current vehicle?
A 1938 Packard.
A 1938?
Yep, it's a classic car.
Okay.
Okay.
A 1938 Packard is in fact a real vehicle.
Is it?
Yeah,
All right. I did not know that.
Packard is an old car company. That's why he's like a 1938. Like, yeah, it's a classic car.
So
We
getting
rebuilt
back
it.
to the list. So overall, there was about $24 million in cash and prizes that was
that
won.
nobody legitimately won because that guy fucked everybody,
Yeah,
and they didn't even get to come at the end.
right. Jacobson and others served up to 37 months in prison and was ordered to pay back some of the money.
Oh, slap
Uh,
on the wrist.
Yeah, 37 months. What is that? Like 2.5 years?
36 months would be
Okay, 3 years.
3 years and a month.
3 years and a month. Okay.
And they probably got out earlier than that because they cut some kind of deal or got good behavior.
Because, yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, you made early parole.
And then Mindy kind of shit on this idea, but
I shit on your ideas all the time. So
I know.
It's
so,
nice to have somebody else do
right,
it for a
right.
change.
Yes. Okay. So when you hear this, you'll probably shit on it. One of the tickets, the guy's brother, he was presented with $1 million ticket, and he took it and he flushed it down the toilet. And I was like, okay, so somewhere in Florida, in the sewage system, there is $1 million Monopoly ticket, and we need to go and find that motherfucker.
That thing is not there anymore, dude.
Yeah, she was like, it has disintegrated into nothing by now. So, yeah.
So I just shit on it for you, too. And guess what? If he flushed it down the toilet, a lot of people have shit on it as well.
Yes. Theoretically and literally. So, next on the list, Ozzy Osbourne died.
He did.
That
Godfather of Metal, the Prince of Darkness, is no longer with us. Rest in peace, Ozzy.
The
I
Prince
hope
of Darkness has gone to the light.
I hope that your heaven is full of cocaine and bitches.
Well, he was always dedicated to Sharon, though, so not bitches.
He's dead. He ain't dedicated to her no more, and she's still alive.
She stayed by his side, like, through it, and he stayed by hers.
Yeah, I mean, like, they... All right, lots of cocaine and heroin then.
Yeah.
And methamphetamine.
Because remember, like, during the Osbournes, which I didn't know this until I watched a documentary about it today, but when she was diagnosed with, what was it, colon cancer or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he stayed by. He didn't want to go back on tour because he was afraid that something would happen to her.
Hey, you know they made a deal that, like, if one of them got something that was going to take them out, they were going to go to Switzerland.
So Kelly Osbourne says that was not true.
Who knows?
Well, I mean, one of them's gone now, so I mean...
Well, I mean, if she, like, all of a sudden goes on vacation to Switzerland, we know why.
Well, we need to follow that. Okay, so Ozzy Osbourne, his real name was John Michael Osbourne.
Mm-hmm.
He was born in 1948.
Yes, sir.
He was born in Aston, Birmingham, England. He had 3 sisters and 2 brothers. And also he had 6 children. So he was part of a 6-sibling household, and he had 6 kids. So one more 6, and there you go, Prince of Darkness.
I got some conspiracy shit about Ozzy and
okay, go ahead.
Like we'll come back to this next week because I still got to finish the podcast.
So you got to do some more research on it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, got you. At the age of 11, which I did not know this because I was not an Ozzy fan, but at the age of 11, he suffered sexual abuse from kids at school, bullies.
Yeah, they.
And then he eventually tried to commit suicide. Yeah, he tried to commit suicide a bunch of times. He quit school at the age of 15. Okay, so his first band was called Rare Breed. They literally played 2 shows and then they broke up. Did you take a sip of that?
No, I didn't. I just sniffed it.
I
gotta drive. I wasn't gonna drink anything.
Yeah, they played 2 shows and then they broke up. So the next band he was in was called Polka Tulk Blues. And then they renamed themselves to Earth, and then they changed their name to Black Sabbath in 1969. The reason why they changed their name to Earth was because they felt like, I don't know, they just needed to rebrand themselves, and then when they went to Earth, something, I can't remember exactly.
Another band.
But they got mistaken for another band, and so they renamed themselves to Black Sabbath.
It's like there's quite a few bands nowadays. Like they'll come out, like there was one that was like Paleface, and then they changed their name to like Paleface Swiss, I think, or they may be 2 different. I know Kubla Khan come out, and then somebody done like some other band from wherever said, "Oh, we're Kubla Khan," whatever. So now they're Kubla Khan TX.
Okay. So that was in 1969. They changed their name to Black Sabbath. He was kicked out of the band in 1979 because of drug
spoiler
use.
alert. Drugs.
Yeah. And they said his erratic or like his behavior
Well, I
and
mean,
his
if
attitude.
he skied up all the time, man, I can see him having erratic behavior.
Yeah. So the band he reunited with the band in 1997. I don't know that for 100% sure, because that is a lot of time between 1979 and 1997. I'm just telling you what Wikipedia told me. This is all from Wikipedia.
Fair enough.
So he went solo in 1979. His first album was called Blizzard of Oz.
Yep.
And then his next album was Diary of a Madman, and I don't know for sure. It says that it was released around 1982. And then No More Tears was released in 1991, and then Down to Earth was in 2001. That's pretty much all the notes I have. I don't know if you have any more information
No,
on
I'll come back to it next week after I have some more. Like, it's some crazy shit. I'm not saying that it's true preference, but like it's some like dark occult, Aleister Crowley soul transfer shit.
who with Ozzy.
Yeah, with Ozzy.
The only thing I have to add with it is that
He stole like a black magic grimoire, like way back in the day.
No.
I'll get more into it after I finish the thing and like.
Okay, so we'll table this until next week.
But yeah, Ozzy's dead. I'm sorry. Like, the metal world weeps.
All I got for notes on that is I was never really a fan of Ozzy. Sorry, not sorry. But the thing is like I have respect for him because he's like a music icon, and I acknowledge that. Like, I was never a fan of Nirvana, but they like were pretty much like tyrants of their time. And I got respect for them, but to me, when I was coming up during that time, it was like when Rock 103 ruined a lot of bands for me because Rock 103 played the same bands over and over and over.
Dude, I know the Van Halen fucking discography because
Metallica. They played Metallica over and over and over. They played Nirvana.
It's because they have like 60 songs that they have, and that's the song. Like, a new song comes out, they'll play it for a few weeks, and then it's right back to classic rock.
Right. And so you know as well as I do, when you grow up in a small town, in like a secluded area, you only have a certain number of radio stations that you can pick up.
Yeah.
Rock 103 was the station that we could get for rock music. And dude, I'm telling you, they played the same music over and over again.
Clear nights, you used to be able to pick up 96.1.
That was later. That was later in life.
That was later in life. But yeah, on clear nights you could pick it up.
Yeah.
You couldn't pick it up in the day, but
depending on where you were traveling, you could pick it up.
If you're heading towards Wilmington, you could.
But the thing is like Rock 103 is like a North Carolina like
fixture.
You could pick it up pretty much
you
anywhere.
Could
it might not be 103.5 like what that channel was, but Rock 103 you could pick it up in its different variations.
Once you get out around like Bisco and shit out that way, you can't pick it up anymore.
But yeah, okay, I got you. But the same like
you gotta get a good clip away. Like, you can pick it up all the way to Wilmington.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is like when I was coming up, when I was younger, when I was like really young, I was listening to country music because that's what I was brought up on. And then I had this little rebellious stage where I started listening to rock music. And when I started listening to rock music, all of that music was almost considered classic rock. It wasn't, but it was getting on the verge of it. And as I got older, it became classic rock.
But the music we listened to in high school is technically classic rock
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Like Korn and Limp Bizkit and all of that would be I might have said a couple of names of bands that people are like, I don't even know what the hell this guy's talking about.
Everybody listening to this shit knows who the fuck
Korn, yeah.
And Limp Bizkit is.
Yeah. So
Bobby went and watched Promise last night.
In concert?
In Raleigh.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'd like to see them in concert.
I would too. I'm disappointed for him though, because he said they didn't play Jerry Was a Race Car Driver.
Really?
And they didn't play Tommy the Cat.
What about Winona's Got a Big Brown Beaver?
No Winona.
What? They didn't. Promise didn't even play last night. Then
dude, Promise has got a lot more songs than that. It's just those are the most popular ones.
Those are the most popular. You got to play the hits, man.
I mean, like, I'm amazed you didn't get Jerry Was a Race Car Driver.
Yeah,
because that is like that
was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater all day.
Yeah, all day.
You heard that song when you were playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Speaking of which,
a bunch of times.
Pro Skater 3 and 4
I saw
remasters
that.
come out.
I would hook my Xbox back up just to download that and play it.
Do it. There ain't nothing stopping you.
Nothing stopping me, but we don't get a lot of time to be on the television because of our jobs and all of that. So
You only live once.
I know.
You want to play the shit? Fucking play the shit.
Normally, when we're watching TV, we're watching something together, and lately it's been intervention. There's literally a TV behind you that is not being used. Yes, it's a 65-inch TV too, big TV.
Okay, and we're in this room.
Yeah,
And you have a chair, and you have a controller, and there's a fucking outlet right there. You have all the means you need to make this happen.
I agree with you. I am
Okay,
agreeing.
let's get on this list. I'm hungry.
That's all of my list actually. It was literally just the Monopoly game and Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, okay. I thought
You said something about mentioning the CEO who got caught at the Coldplay concert.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
I've seen things where it's like all this was orchestrated by his wife, and then I've seen other things.
No,
where it's like,
the PR or not the PR, but like the HR lady who bought the tickets and stuff. Like it's just crazy that the kiss cam comes on and they are the first people that it goes to.
Well, I mean, like I seen a thing where it's like this person in the crowd's like signaling to the people. Like if that lady done that, kudos to you, lady, because you just done like some Ocean's 11 type shit.
So you're saying that people were suspecting that his wife knew that this was going on?
Yeah, like I've seen like the wife showed me a TikTok or somebody saying like the lady sitting next to her with her hand on her face was signaling to people for whenever they started hugging, and then the guy on the camera was like touching his head as a signal, and like the lady paid the lead singer of Coldplay to say that shit. And like if she did, like kudos to you, lady, because you're a bad bitch. And
that's crazy.
Yeah, but
dude.
like if it didn't, like it is kind of funny that like if it is all just circumstance, and like it cuts into them like and dudes around are like, oh well, they're having an affair, they're really shy. You know they're not really shy from the way they're fucking acting. They just hid their head away.
Right. This
dude basically about jumped off.
He
the
jumped
fucking
off the balcony, pretty much.
He about fucking dove out of there.
Yeah.
And the lady's just like kind of like, oh no.
She turns her back and then she starts talking to the lady who has her hand over her face.
Right. Whereas dude's already sliding down the fucking escalator, fucking solid snake
He's
style.
in the second deck.
He's in the ventilation shaft.
He's in his car driving home before the camera gets turned away.
Mission Impossible theme hit. This motherfucker's making a getaway.
He's gone. He left.
Jason Bourne ain't got shit on me.
What do you think actually happened once the cameras got off of them? Do you think they got back together?
They got scarce. I'm sure they fucking.
Like I said, he was probably on his way home.
Dude, he was in the car.
Like,
already. Dude is like merging onto the interstate as dude saying
he's calling his wife like, "Hey, listen,
you see this video?
That there is like some Al Qaeda videos on TV
I have a
right
twin
now.
that I never told you about. He just coming to town for this concert. he just really loves Coldplay, and he's at this concert. So if you see some videos pop up, that's not me. That's Steve.
Yeah, that is crazy, man.
Well, anyways, all right, man. We're like an hour and 40 minutes into it. I think this is a pretty decent
longest
clip.
one we've done in a while.
Yeah, this one's a pretty long one. So, all right, we'll catch everybody next week. Power to the people. Tip your waitresses.
And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Gotcha, bitch!